What up from Michigan Pagan Fest? It's us, three pagans and a cat. Go figure.
Go figure.
Since it's on our YouTube channel and everything.
We have returned.
Yes.
Gwyn was just at classes, so
With
she's
Phyllis Curat.
with Phyllis Curat, who we interviewed earlier.
Yep.
Yes, we did. And her class is actually that she's doing today is actually what she spoke with us
Nature's
about.
Secret Magic.
Yep.
Nature's Secret Magic.
So y'all got a
And
sneak peek.
and so I got to hear it again and get to hear it reiterated. And it's really, I think what she has to share is incredibly important. So if you didn't get to see the interview with her, she spent over an hour sharing with us.
Yeah.
About Nature's Secret
So
Magic.
that's archived on the channel.
So watch the
Yep.
interview. And
Michigan
she's-
Pagan Festival - Phyllis Curat.
Right. And then go check her out. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. And
The
she's got
incense is coming back.
Yes.
Black Fox is returning with incense. We're very excited.
but Phyllis Curat is also going to be presenting an online class, I believe.
Yep.
And I think the registration is free. I'm not sure, but go to phylliscurat.com for
Uh-huh.
information. There's only going to be like 1 week available.
It's going to be limited.
Yeah.
It's going to be limited availability to sign up for this class.
Yeah.
I'm signing up for it already. I highly recommend that you sign up for this because Phyllis has got some really important information to share for the entire pagan and witchcraft communities on what our responsibility is to the Earth Mother and how we should be fulfilling that obligation.
Yep.
Through magic. So check out Phyllis, and she's got books and all kinds of stuff coming out. So
And then this is sun that's going on.
What incense is this?
It's a solar incense, and it's got all kinds of solar herbs, bay, frankincense, cinnamon. I have about 30 different.
Spectacular. Appropriate for the solstice.
Appropriate.
Yes.
Absolutely. I have a whole gallon of it to put.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
All right, well,
Made
we'll.
it last summer solstice.
Hey!
Thank
Thanks.
you. You get to have
I gotta
the
go
nice
smell it.
things.
I'll be right back.
It's good. Come over here.
It's wafting.
Yeah, but it's walking towards you now.
Yeah. So it looks like Phyllis's class is just they were
Applauding.
applauding for something. But
Yeah, don't put that behind me.
All right. The incense smells very good. But that seems to be true of everything Black Fox makes on it.
Yep.
So we're gonna first I'm gonna cover some of the classes that have happened recently and some of the classes that are coming up because we like to keep y'all appraised.
updated.
And
And
then
it's getting a little warm
It's
this
getting a little warm.
afternoon, so I got my fan out.
although I'm still here in my sweater because
Yeah, that is
On myself.
Ode's way.
Yep.
and then Gwen bought some things
I did.
additionally, so she's going to show you those. So first, we did monikers and metaphorical spacers. We had 3 wonderful participants.
Yes,
Yep.
we did.
Who hopefully got something out of it.
They seem to.
Mhm. And at the same time that we were doing that, Priestess Miriam was doing the Voodoo Priestess as a healer. Join Priestess Miriam as she covers what it means to be both a Voodoo Priestess and a healer. And Priestess Miriam is actually one of the ritualists who's going to be on the panel that we do on Sunday.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Saturday.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
The ritualist panels on
On
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep.
Which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
I know.
we're all confused.
We're all screwed up on the days.
Yeah.
So also happening was Pagan Prayer Beads with Lisa Forrester.
Oh my gosh. Laura Loki, who is one of our
Mhm.
patrons, who is actually here
She's
this
here
weekend.
attending.
She went to that class and she showed me the witch's ladder she made, and she let me take pictures of her notes because she said that class was fabulous. She got to make something for her daughter, so it was very cool.
So the description for that is we will learn a little about them, like who uses them, why are they used, and what are they supposed to do, and then make our own prayer bracelet. I provide the supplies, so there is a $7 fee. So there was a fee for that class. There's usually not a fee for
Right,
classes,
yep.
But she
but
provided
since she's
supplies.
providing the supplies to make
Yep.
the bracelets, there's a fee for
Yeah,
that one.
Yep.
but this wasn't a bracelet. This was actually she I guess
Maybe
gave
went to an
different.
earlier,
She
yeah.
went to no, she gave options.
Oh, she gave options.
Oh, gotcha.
because
Oh.
what Laura had made was a
Was a
witch's
witch's
ladder,
ladder.
and she had like full instructions on
Very
how to
neat.
make this.
Very neat.
So it was very cool.
Also happening at that same time was Know Thyself, an invitation to self-experience with Celeste. The age-old adage, know thyself, is part of a sacred mystery that extends far beyond your favorite color or personal preferences. In this class, you will be invited to experience your true self firsthand. If you're interested in cutting through the ideas, concepts, and limitations that hold you captive and are ready to be taken directly to Dat, which is an Egyptian concept, for or possibly no, that's a Kabbalistic concept. Apologies. For the knowledge and experience of your higher self, this is for you. This class is only for those who truly dare to know, who will, and who keep silent. That's the witch's pyramid.
Yep.
And then at the same time happening was the Ace of Spades, Asexuality and Magic with Lady Dame. We love Lady Dame.
Yes.
Lady Dame.
I'm sad I
Which you
couldn't go
can
to
go
this
back
class.
and listen to the Lady Dame interview we did at Convocation.
That's not up yet. That actually
never
goes
mind.
up next. That's the next interview that's going up.
Gotcha.
So it's
there
going to
you
go up not this
Not this
upcoming
week, but the week
week,
after.
but the week after.
Yep.
You'll finally get
to hear
the
the Lady
edited
Dame
Lady
interview.
Dame interview
That's right.
that we've
And
been
it's a
leading up
great
to this whole
interview.
time because we are such big
We are
fans of Lady
huge
Dame.
fans of
Yep.
Lady Dame.
So the description for that class was how do you navigate a sex-based religion when you'd rather be eating cake? Which is a very
That's a very
valid
Dame thing
question.
to say.
Whoa.
It's a butterfly or a moth.
That's a moth. Did you see the moth, guys? Okay. So then at 2:45 to 4, there was Phyllis Curot's Nature's Secret Magic, which is what Gwen went to. And at the same time, there was The Law and You, a discussion for clergy, which was being run by Amabaran. In this workshop,
Who's also, let me just say, managed by Anchor and Fox
Yes.
Consulting,
Yes.
same as we are.
Yep.
So,
and also the Renewal Coven. Amabaran is part of the Renewal Coven,
yep.
which is
Isn't he
around.
like a priest? Like a high.
He's the head of the renewal.
Yeah,
Coven,
he's the head of the
Yep.
Renewal Coven,
Yep.
and they're around
Yep.
doing renewal
Helping out
things.
people,
Or the
yep.
renewal
Which
group.
you do have access to the Amabaran interview,
Yep.
and you can listen to that and find out about the kind of good works that Renewal Coven is about doing.
And you can hear me mispronounce his name at the very beginning of it.
I
which
may have
is
cut that out.
Pretty much the norm.
In this workshop, Amabaran will be discussing the legal basics around being considered clergy in the state of Michigan. Topics covered will include how to get legally recognized clerical status, the legal implications that claiming with legal backing or self-declaration clergy status brings, including the laws and penalties around mandatory reporting, positive and proactive approaches to liaising with the local police and child protective services, local hospitals, and other entities where clergy status may matter, which is an important topic
These
Yep.
are important
that
topics.
a lot of pagan clergy aren't super informed
Knowledgeable
on
yeah.
Right.
because there are not many sort of formal structures for ordaining pagan clergy.
Right.
Mhm.
So this is a very valuable class that I'm glad Amabaran
Is
is
doing.
providing, especially because Amabaran has experience in legal services
Yes.
and
Yes.
in government.
Yep.
That's
So
correct.
he's knowledgeable on that subject.
Yep.
So it's a very good class.
Also happening was Magical Path of the Iron Druids by Robin McKenna.
Mhm.
The Magical Path of the Iron Druids, based on the book Celtic Rites, written by Robin McKenna, by Dark Moon Press in 2018, edited by John Drum, the Archdruid of the ADF,
Yes.
who we're a big fan of.
Yes.
Big fan of drum.
The class will describe modern and past Druid history, Iron Druid practices, beliefs, element connectivity, magic, divination, healing, rituals, pathworking, initiation, and more.
And I own that book and highly endorse it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at we can see the
You can see the
incense
smoke.
wafting.
See the incense smoke. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. The incense smoke is
Yes.
going.
We are being
It's very nice.
Inundated by
we are
it.
being
Yes.
blessed by the incense.
Yes, we're getting all that solar
By the
energy
solar energy.
in addition to the sun itself
That's right.
doing energy.
That's
And
right.
then Kate and Baba Teddy were
Yes,
doing.
Lady Kate and Baba Ted Zhao, who we've probably talked about Baba Teddy before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
we have, definitely.
Because we're big fans of Baba Teddy.
Yep.
We are,
And Lady Kate is his wife.
and she's awesome.
Yes,
Yep.
We
and they're
just really got to
teaching.
meet her just today.
Yeah,
Really.
Yeah, we've seen her around, but never really
Yeah.
interacted with her before. So they were teaching Absinthe Alewives and Alchemy, which is the subject of Lady Kate and Baba Teddy's book about witchcraft in the Switzerland of Kate's ancestors and how cures and remedies such as absinthe, ale, and other practices were branded as witchcraft and stolen from women.
Mhm.
This panel will not only dispel the myths and lies about absinthe, but also talk about its spiritual connections to the many different faiths at the time being falsely branded as witchcraft and why and who stole these crafts.
Yep.
They will also be talking about the plague, the green fairy, its prohibition, and its connection to all of the various goddess worshiping cults of the time, including Christianity.
Yeah, if we could get either one of them to come and sit with us and talk a little bit.
Yeah.
They've got some cool stuff going
Yes.
on. They've created a game,
Yep.
Yes,
Hex
Hex
and
and
Belt.
Belt.
Sinveld, and she's got a book, several books, I think.
Several books.
Absinthe, Alewives, and Alchemy
Yep.
is
Yes.
actually what it's called.
Yep.
Yep.
And but there, I think she's also got another book on her table about Tamancy and
Yes.
Yep.
you know, they're very, very active people. Hello, come here and put your face in here. Say hi.
Hi.
Akaneko is here.
Akaneko's
Akaneko's here.
So we've been able
And
to
she's
spend
smelling
time.
the incense. That's the
That's-
solar
yes, that smells
incense.
very good.
Solar, yeah.
That's the
from
solar
Black Box.
incense from Black Box.
And
Yeah.
you're looking gorgeous in your jewelry there. Yeah, we've got some really cool vendors, as we've told
Mhm.
you before, and we are going to get around to going on Facebook.
Yes, and doing the walkthrough.
doing the walkthrough.
Yep.
It's just been a day.
It's,
Yes.
you know, we promise we will get
That'll
that
be
done.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And,
And then the last class that was happening from 2:45 to 4 was belly dance technique taught by Morgana Moonwater. We will cover posture, conditioning, proper form, and how to correctly execute some of the most visually exciting body movements of the art.
Yep.
Yep. So there was a
Which
really,
Quinn didn't attend because she knows how to belly dance.
I do know how to belly dance. That's true. It's been a long time though. But yeah, so there were really great classes
Mhm.
available today.
It's been a good day.
It's been a very good day.
And there's more coming up.
And there's
Yep.
more coming up. Absolutely.
So you want to show off
Yeah.
some of the stuff you picked up?
Well, you saw a little bit of what Akaneko was wearing, some of her gorgeous jewelry. Well, I was so enthralled that I went over with her, and the seller is get the right thing here. Malika Morbid, and she does all kinds of things with
Bone jewelry.
bone jewelry, and they're just stunning. And what I liked about these is they look like they're smiling. The little, they look
Vertebrae?
like the
Yeah,
little
those are vertebrae.
And the way when they're like that, they kind of look like little faces. So I got those. I love these. So that is the Malika Morbid, and I believe she's on Facebook. Is what she said, and I may have a card too. But anyway, Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's Malika.
Yeah, Malika Morbid.
Lots of great, beautiful bone jewelry.
Yeah, I've been to that booth. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
It's a very good place to be
Yeah.
if you are interested at all in bones.
Yeah, and it's everything is stunning. There's just not a piece that's not compelling and that you want to buy.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the second place that I got, and
Yes.
this is I've shot my wad. This is it. I can't do anymore unless it's like 25 cents for the stones or something. But the meditation room
Yes.
is here, and we tried to find the ladies to have one of them come and
Yeah,
sit
so
and
hopefully
talk
we'll
with
be
us.
able to catch them at
We
some
might be
point.
able to catch them, but they have this neat little box. Now, I was able to dicker them down because you're at Pagan Fest, you get to kind of negotiate prices, but but they were very generous. But she was very generous.
Yes.
Yes.
Describe
And
the box.
what I got was that you got to choose how to create your own meditation box.
Mhm.
So you got to choose a box. They had 2 boxes to choose from, and then I opened the. Let's see if I open
Swing
the box.
sideways, yeah.
There we go. I opened the box, and in it you have all these different things, and they had different trays of things that you could choose from.
That you can choose from. Yeah,
And
you
so
choose which ones you're drawn
Some
to.
of the things, yep, you choose what you're drawn to. And so I got this beautiful rose candle. And what you get in this box is very, very nice.
Mhm.
And then some beautiful mala beads. And I chose there was a choice of red sandalwood or the mixture, which is like a chakra kind of color,
Yeah, a range.
idea, a
Yep.
range kind of thing. Not strict chakra, but you get the idea. But a range of different sandalwood beads. And then they also created these really adorable incense holders. So it's a little jar with like sand and shells. Some of them had shells, some of them didn't. And then you also got a choice of 4 little bitty incense sticks. I chose patchouli. It smells good. You smell? It smells good. He doesn't like it.
I'm just staying out of the patchouli way.
And then you got to choose 5 little stones or shells.
So Gwen got a range.
So I got a range. As I break my
Yes,
shell,
you drop and break your shell.
I'm dropping and breaking my shell. But I got a range of shells and stones. And it didn't break too bad.
Yeah, just broke off the little tip.
And then you could choose a little statue. And so I got, there was
Buddha.
a little,
seated
a little
Buddha.
silver one, the little gold ones, and then they also had bells. And I just really felt drawn to this little Buddha.
And they also gave her chocolate.
And
Yes.
that's the final thing, is you get a piece of chocolate.
Yeah.
And so I just thought this was really neat. It's a little travel kit. You can use it either at home for your daily devotional meditation practice. You can use it when you're traveling, which is primarily the reason I got it, because
When we travel like this,
it's
can't bring a
hard.
whole altar with
You can't bring a whole altar with you. And oh yeah, I forgot the little green bag. You also get a little green silk bag to put your things in. So anyway, it's just, I don't know if I'll be able to fit everything back in right now, but
It's a neat idea.
it's a wonderful idea. Again, I'll show you the box. Yeah, the little thing sticking out. But it's just a wonderful idea, and it's actually a really great value. It's $40 for this
Yeah.
box. And
Give it to me and I'll try
yeah,
to organize it.
And I love their intention. They're both ladies, the ladies who run the meditation room. They're very open. They're very giving, and they really want to help people find a way to create space in their day to meditate, regardless of what your path might be. Because when we were going through choices, and I was like, I don't know, should I don't know if I'm not Buddhist. Why, should I get a little Buddha? And they were like, it doesn't matter. You can think of the Buddha, the little Buddha statue as just a friend to, a companion while you're meditating. I mean, it's they had some great options, and of that registration.
That's the vendors.
Vendors are in there. Yep.
Classes happen over there. I think we're between classes right
Yeah,
now.
we
The
are.
next ones start at 4:30.
Yeah, and
Registration is
Registration
right
right there.
there. Yep.
And then it's part of the job.
it's
Yeah.
part of the job.
At this point, there's a flip.
So anyway,
The car is chasing.
I got it.
Car is chasing the flip. So anyway, it was very
Yeah,
cool.
it's a nice little box.
Nice
Yep.
box.
Alyssa Addy wants to know if Marika Morbid has any bone beard combs because their fiance wants one.
Oh, I did not see a bone beard.
But you know what? There's a couple of bone dealers here, and we'll ask
Yeah.
around
We'll ask
for
around.
you to let you know.
Yeah, because I know Alyssa's been in several streams.
Yep.
So we'll ask around the next time we go through the vendors if
Yep.
anyone has or is able to create a bone
and
beard
don't
comb.
forget, we do have Relic Designs.
Relic does metalwork.
Those
Yeah.
metalwork.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Lorelei.
Lorelei. Somebody who is a
Go back and listen to a couple of episodes. We do commercials for Lorelei, I'm pretty sure. Georgia-based Otherworld Creations.
Otherworld Creations.
I had to pull up the full
Yeah,
phrase.
it's
So Lorelei's Otherworld Creations does bone and animal parts.
But we'll check for you here as well.
Yeah, we'll check for you here, and if we can't find anybody who's willing to work them, ask in the Facebook group or on the Discord if Lorelei's able to do that for you too.
Yeah, and I would also check Poking Dead Things because they might do it too. I don't know.
Maybe, who knows?
They
Yeah.
make jewelry and all kinds of things too.
Yeah.
It's really becoming very popular to it's
Vulture culture.
To use bones for jewelry and for art.
Yeah,
And
no problem,
all
Melissa.
ethically
Yeah, we'll ask
sourced,
around for you.
obviously.
Yep.
And but we'll find out for you.
Yep.
And like I said, if not, ask Lorelei
Ask
in the
Lorelei.
Discord.
Yep.
Or on the
because
Facebook
she
group.
works with bone too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I knew somebody did.
Yeah.
But anyway, what else? Is there anything else? We've seen
We've
a lot
got-
of really cool
So
things.
we've got some different interviews coming up over the next couple
Yeah,
of
we
days.
got
So
some stuff
Nathan King.
Tentatively planned. We don't have.
You're fine.
We don't have. That was Leanne.
Come here.
Show him your face.
Hi guys.
So Nathan
We don't
King.
have dates and times planned
Yeah,
for those. They'll just be sort of whenever we're able to catch them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Nathan King, who's in Salem
Yep.
right now, and
Not right now. Right now he's here.
Right. Yeah. Jack Mercer will be on with us, who's the bone reader we've talked about
Yep.
multiple times.
Emma Nightmare.
M.
We're
Knockin-
trying to get.
Yep. We've actually talked to her, and she's going to come do it.
Yep.
Uh,
So we're
So-
we're
I'm sure.
gradually accruing promises.
I'm sure I can grab Baba Teddy and Witch Doctor
Hopefully,
Utu
yeah.
and get them on.
Hopefully,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh no, I'll be able to grab them.
I know.
I'm bigger than both of them.
Caitlin wants to know how many people go to the Michigan Pagan Fest. Is it big?
I would say it's smaller Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday are obviously much bigger.
They average about 600 people, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
something
think
like
6
that.
to 8.
6
Yeah,
to 800 people.
Yeah. So right
coming.
now it's not super crowded.
Yep.
It's gonna get more crowded tomorrow.
So, like, there's more people here today than there were yesterday.
Yeah.
And
So,
tomorrow morning, we're expecting,
There'll be an
influx.
influx.
it's
Yeah.
going to be a big influx.
yeah. So as we're talking to you, you'll be hearing us tell where registration.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
right.
Over
I'm
and
just
over
going to
and
have
over
to
and
live
over
with
again.
the fact
Yeah,
that
just make your peace with this.
I'm making my peace with it.
So
Just enhance your calm.
I'm going to enhance my calm.
we talked about this in our class.
I'm not upset. I just
I know.
think it's like we're sitting here talking to this machine.
Yes, but
There's
we're
a
talking to the
microphone.
machine on a white table that's right in front of the
Registration.
Yeah,
registration.
true.
So yes, obviously people assume we're
People
registration.
assume we're registration. It's really kind of funny.
Okay.
Hey, here's another person who's
Oh,
part
yeah,
of the Michigan Pagan Fest family. Come and say hello.
The experience.
Hi. This is one of the wonderful ladies, Maura, who helps to make this possible.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Unless
and
you're in a
how-
hurry.
Unless you're in a hurry. How you got to be part of this.
So I have been part of, I started right after the very first festival, which was 10 years ago. And I kind of joined on program staff a few years ago. And I love the festival because it's outdoor festival, in Michigan. And I like the feel of the festival. So it's kind of earthy, right?
Mhm.
We're earth-based religion.
Right.
And so it makes sense that we're outside and just, and so I do programming, and so kind of coming up with people to invite as headliners, as well as going through all the classes, the incredible classes that are submitted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always in awe of this community and all of the wisdom that is held and shared, so freely. And I come out of this charged. Like that's the part I just love. It's like I'm charged to do my own work. I'm charged to make differences in the world. It's like I'm recharged. In so many ways.
And it's really Moira's fault that we're here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if anybody hates this,
You know who to blame.
you know who to blame.
We're glad, But what you guys have done here is really beautiful.
Yeah.
It really
I love this.
Yeah, we
I do
always
love this.
explain this as family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rather than some of the other conventions
And
where it's more
It felt like that way even last year, our first
our
time
first
here.
year. Yeah.
Because even though we didn't know that many people when we arrived, it felt like the community really embraced
Yes,
us.
they did.
Yep.
And so coming back this year, it was really just like coming back home. It
Yeah.
was
That's
great.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I love and I want to hear, because we want to be welcoming.
Mhm.
When somebody new comes in, you want to be greeted with a smile.
Yeah.
So that you're in the right place.
Yep.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And that's what really I think the festival means to me, and to so many different people. It's time like where I can, I decided this weekend I was going to stop calling my paying job my real job.
Mhm.
Right.
This is my real job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like just that other thing that
Right.
happens.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
that other
another
thing, and to really like let that go.
Yeah.
And then be present here in a completely different way.
Yeah.
And just I've been like running, to the classes. I just was completely moved by. I just came from Phyllis Karat's class.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
She's got some amazing things to share.
And like so heartfelt and expressed and brilliant. I mean, I think that Priestess Miriam, when she speaks, it's like all of a sudden you realize that you're just like, I can't even write that down. It's just beyond me. And brilliant people saying, and just in this loving way,
Yeah.
with us. So yeah.
That's very cool. Well, we have you to thank for bringing these
No,
wonderful
no.
people here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Good,
you
good
so
luck
much.
on topping this next year.
Thank you. Thank you, Maura.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So
One last thing.
one last
Oh,
thing.
I'm going to cover the classes that are coming up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So starting at 4:30 until 5:45, these are the following classes. Employment Magic, which is being run by Diana Katera. In today's competitive market, it's really hard to find and land your dream job. It takes a bit of magic, a really great resume, and a thoughtful cover letter. But where do you start? What type of spell do you use? How do you know if your resume is good? What exactly is a cover letter? A question for the ages.
Yep.
Mhm.
Come and join the discussion where I'll try to answer these questions and
And
more.
Yeah.
A very valuable topic of discussion since everyone seems like they're always doing money magic.
That's right.
Also running at the same time is a tongue twister, True Tools for the New Paradigm, run by Todd Stockwell. An entirely interactive, fully immersive, and joyful journey to higher truths. You will receive real tools that you can use immediately to evolve and help others as well. Improve your connection, healing, creativity, abundance, and channeling abilities exponentially. All you need is already inside you. See your divinity, create beauty, and change in the world. Be a creator, not a critic. Live your love your life. Follow your heart, do what you love. We live in a very exciting time. Find your joy, your specific genius, your divine path. Live it, love it, breathe it, know it. Live with passion.
I tell you what, you can get just good information of what to do with your own life
Just
by
straight
reading
in
the
the-
friggin-
Yeah.
or
Yep.
something to explore on your own. Even
Yeah.
if you can't be here, it's an idea of, okay, I want to research that a little bit more.
Yep. Also running is Crafting Magic Mirrors and the Art of Scrying
I'm going to that
by
one.
Michaela Nimue. Scrying to envision what the future may hold, a practice that spans across time and culture. What is the art of scrying and how is it done? What items or tools are commonly used and how can they be strengthened? All of these questions and more will be discussed. The demonstration will show the creation of a magical black mirror, a tool of the seer. Each step from cleansing to awakening has purpose. Each supply from water to pitch has intent. Each action will be explained as I work. Participants may wish to bring writing materials and as herbs and oil blends will be shared.
Yep, I'm going to be
So
going.
take notes.
In fact, I got to leave in like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, so do I. Iron Ritualist by Solanox Silver Star. This has been run several times and is very popular.
It's basically the
Iron
idea is
Chef.
Iron
Iron
Chef,
Chef.
but for pagans.
Yes.
Yep.
So between animals, accidents, natural disasters, and human nature, every ritual presenter has a litany of things that went wrong. In the sincere belief that every object is sacred and that necessity is the mother of invention, Iron Ritualist prevents a series of think-on-your-feet situations for participants to solve within seconds. 3-time Iron Ritualist Solanox Silver Star is taking the helm this year, so expect even more crazy ideas and new trials. What will the final secret ingredients be? Come ready to be challenged, to observe the fun, or to learn new paths out of tight spots. And the last class that's happening at this time is Growing Pagan Elders, which is by Ammaka Nightmare. In a rapidly changing society, paganism, as well as having more diverse expressions, also has rapidly evolved from being comprised mostly of young practitioners to a religion of families and folk of all ages. Based on a comprehensive survey of 700 respondents, we will explore the role of elders in creating sustainable community. We'll examine attitudes towards elders in African American and Native American communities, how eldership manifests and functions in indigenous, tribal, and ancient societies, and in ethnic European cultures. Includes the results of surveys contemporary American pagans seeking to understand how the growth of reliable and trustworthy eldership is necessary for the prospective health and viability of the contemporary pagan movement.
And yes, Caitlin, if you can come up here next year, that would be wonderful.
Yep.
But
Definitely try to
look
make
in
it.
your own area where if you're
And
I
see
don't-
what you've got
see
happening
what you've
around
got
you.
happening around you. If there's a pagan pride day,
Mhm.
something in the middle of the year for one of the wheel of the year, sabbats. Just
And if you
use Google.
can't find something,
And
email
find
me and I will help
And Carl will
you
help
find
you
Yeah,
find something
because
with his massive
we
book
gotta
of food.
run. But
Yeah, we got classes.
We got classes, but I
What are you
just want to
going to?
reiterate again
I wanna
how
go to
important this kind of an event is, especially if you are a solitary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's worth saving the money. It's worth taking the trip.
Getting the
Whether
vacation
you come
time.
here or whether you go somewhere else, it's worth the time.
Yep.
Yep.
It really is.
All right, we're going to sign off now so we can go attend classes and then report back.
We'll report back.
Bye.